All right, guys, so today's video, I felt like we'd do something a little bit different because obviously times right now are pretty interesting in the fact that they don't want people to go outside as much. They want you to stay inside. But in the case that you do need to get outside, but just keep your distance. So today's video, I figured we'd talk about some tech that also makes it a little bit safer to use while you're out and about that maybe you just don't normally think about. At least as some options where you can still be in touch and not be at risk as much. So one of the first pieces of tech, which obviously with me covering earbuds is gonna be one of the things that I touch on, but if you're out and about, obviously the one thing you don't want to do is touch your phone as much. And the one nice thing about earbuds and truly wireless earbuds, one is there's no wires, so you're not connected to your phone. But a lot of them support your smart assistants like Google and Siri and Amazon, all those where you can actually text and take calls and get your phones to do different things without actually having to touch your phones. So this is where truly wireless earbuds definitely come into play and makes things a lot safer because you can just use the earbuds, put them in the case, and it's easy to sanitize that, and your mouth and your hands aren't actually touching your phone that you're going to bring back into your house, and you're going to be touching and doing everything like you normally do. This is just a safer option, and it's actually inexpensive because earbuds, a lot of the good truly wireless earbuds start at 30 bucks, can get you around $100. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but this will definitely make it a lot safer. So the next type of tech that I wanted to talk about, I've always actually tried to figure out what would be the most beneficial way to use audio sunglasses, especially if you're already using earbuds. But this might actually be the perfect time because if you're gonna go outside, obviously it's nice to have sunglasses. So with pairs of sunglasses like the Lucid Loud, they are available in a bunch of colors, but like I said, you can get prescription lenses in these and use them as normal sunglasses. This just allows you to hear your music, hear notifications, even respond to text, even take phone calls. There's a lot of things you can do in a pair like this that's $100 where you don't, again, have to touch your phone and you can do everything from here. And obviously when you go in the house, just leave them in your car, leave them outside. You don't have to take them inside, but this is a lot easier to sanitize. And then when you go back in the house to use your phone, you can go back to doing that knowing you didn't touch it while you were out. So I can control everything from here, from volume to skipping tracks. Again, I can even summons my smart assistant and tell it to do all that, so I'm not touching the sunglasses at all. And really that's beneficial because the less that you're gonna touch, the less you're gonna bring back into your house, the better right now. But this allows you to go out and do what you normally would, and you can just have a lot of controls without actually having to use your phone. But this is the Lucid Loud sunglasses. Again, these come in at $100, but all of these things I'm talking about, there will be links in the description. So another piece of tech that you probably don't think is very beneficial right now, and most people already have them, are smartwatches. A lot of people have Apple Watches, and if you have an Apple device, obviously you can pay for things without actually having to pull out your wallet. You can do that with your phone, but again, you're having to touch your phone. But if you already have a watch on your wrist and you can go up and just hold it next to a register that people have touched and you don't have to touch, it really helps. And so the watch that I've been using is the TicWatch Pro. This does a lot, especially within Android devices, but it still works within Apple devices as well. You have a lot of control over messages, changing your music, and doing a lot of things, again, that you would be doing on your phone that you can just do on a watch that's already on your wrist. And again, something that's small like this is very easy to sanitize once you get back to your house. And so that's kind of the point of things. Just make things very simple. Keep yourself from touching your phone. There's a lot of devices that keep you connected without actually having to be connected. And a watch is a perfect thing because it's already on the outside, it's already on your wrist, and you can do everything really from here that you can do on your phone. So the next device is actually a device that is going to replace your normal phone while you go out, and that's kind of the purpose of this device. And this is the Palm Phone. It's like a 3.3-inch screen. It's actually able to handle all of the things you normally do on your phone. Like I was able to use Spotify, you're able to use Maps. Like there's nothing you feel like you're sacrificing other than the screen size. And that is kind of the point of this device. It even has a mode that you can switch on where it will block out the outside world where you're still able to interact with things that you want to, but not take calls, not take texts. And maybe that's also important so that you're not easily sidetracked when you're out trying to do things and you're trying not to think about touching your phone in the first place. Now, one of the problems I do have with the Palm is the battery life is awful. So if you're going to be out for a long period of time, just don't expect that you're going to be able to get through a full day's use. But they do have a solution for this. They do have the Mophie case, which again, it's really comical that this thing is this tiny, but this will add and give you 13 hours, which will easily get you through the day, and then where you just don't have to worry about it. But again, the point of using the Palm is so that you can go out, take calls, texts, and everything. When you get back home, take out your SIM card, make sure you clean everything, and then pop it into your normal phone, and then you're good to go. Another accessory that they make that makes it really convenient is you can also wear the phone around your neck. You can wear it around your wrist, and that keeps you from digging into your pockets, which if you did touch something, you're not touching your clothes, that then you're going to go back into your house and not think about sanitizing your clothes, but then still be exposing that to whoever is at your house. Just having something like this, it keeps it where you're not reaching in your pocket. It's very convenient. It's easy to just forget about. And the same thing with the Palm is you can connect this to the sunglasses we've talked about. You can connect this to your smartwatch, your earbuds. You easily can just use this and not have to take your regular smartphone out in public with you. But guys, this was just a quick rundown to just give you some options and some safer things to use while you're out and about. This is just one of those things I don't think a lot of people are thinking about. It's very convenient. These things are actually made to be convenient in the first place. And I think now is as good a time as any to have these things be convenient, but also be safer. But guys, that's my video on just a bunch of random things. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, make sure to stay tuned for more.